Forgot to turn the radio off. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my beautiful rideshare revolutionaries. I'm not going to take up any space on this one. I just got done driving for the morning rush. I overslept a smidge. I want to give you guys some more updates on the Lyft personal power zone nonsense, that garbage that they added to the app. So I just rolled up the windows. Turn the AC on a little bit. Okay, so I had a so I got lucky this morning. I want to view that. No, go back. There we go. So I got lucky this morning. I turned my Lyft destination filter on from home to McCorn Place, and I got 2 rides. One took me to the suburbs around O'Hare, and then the following, I got another pickup like a minute later, which took me downtown. Okay, and that was at, I know you can't really see it too well. God, this sucks on the app. Okay, yeah, sorry. 5:58, there we go. So that was at 5:58. Dropped that lady off, and then I checked the Uber app at 6:34. That's what the Uber app looked like at 6:34. Notice a little bit of surge and a CT, okay? I turned the app on because Lyft was not offering me a power zone. So I took an Uber ride. All right, completed that ride, which took me, that one was not filtered, the Uber ride. I still had my Lyft filter active. And then as I dropped off the Uber passenger, I noticed a Lyft Power Zone a little northwest of where I was. So I was like, okay, let me hop on the highway and try this out. Because I know some of you think you're smart when you talk about playing the game with Lyft. I'm going to tell you guys what the game is with Lyft. It's either camping to a power zone and just turning down every ride until it loads up, or turning on a higher platform ride only. So for example, for Lyft, if you have Lyft Lux, you turn Lux on and then you go to the power zone and just let it rise up, and then once it maxes out, you take that ride on a regular Lyft. It's really not strategic, in my opinion. It's just whatever. If you guys think you're smart by doing that, go ahead and knock yourselves out. You're geniuses. So I drove over there as an experiment because I'm just seeing what would happen, and I did that. I turned on Lyft Lux on my car, and that's what the Uber app looked like. So yeah, so there we go. That's what the Uber app looked like at 6:48, okay? 6:48 a.m. At 6:57, you guys look at the bottom there. Look at that. It says max bonus earned. So that means, this is why I do not like the personal power zone. I could have taken an Uber ride and immediately gotten a ping and maybe even completed that ride on Uber. And it would have taken me 10 minutes less than it would have to just get the same amount that I would have gotten on Uber. That's why this is inferior. Because you guys saw over here, the power zone was 183. You have to go to the zone and you have to wait inside of it for the bonus to go up. And after about, I think 7 or 8 minutes, it maxed out. So I had to wait 7 or 8 minutes for an additional $1 and something cents to get applied to the power zone. Oh, crap. Got to edit that. I'm going to have to edit that one out. Fuck. That was the address. So that was applied to the next ride. Lyft lost money on that one. And then I was on a filter here for that Lyft Power Zone, and yeah, you see that there's no power. There's no power zone. There's no power zone, and that's what the Uber app looked like. So those of you defending the personal power zones, there's a couple of you trolls. Like, how do you defend this? I had my Lyft app on. I completed a ride. I'm surrounded by Uber surge, and there's no power zone anywhere on the map. How can you say that's an improvement? Come on, guys. All right, and this was at 7:20. I was on lower whacker. No chance in hell I'm stopping for that. And that was the Uber app at 7:26, 7:45, 7:57. Yeah, 7:58. There was a power zone up there. That one was for over $5. I will say that power zone was over $5, but I was too far away, and the traffic heading north at that time was abysmal. Because I somehow I had my filter from a corn place, and I ended up on the south side, and then my next couple rides took me further south. So I mean, I'm gonna experiment with this a little bit more, but as of right now, guys, it's oh, that's the Gas Buddy app. More on that later. As of right now, guys, I do not see any positives for this thing unless there's a super heavy surge. I know one of the guys in my group chat on that K-pop dance group, whatever, that boy band thing a couple weeks ago, he had 2 rides for like $120 for an hour and a half a couple weeks ago. And so, I mean, in rare occasions, I guess the personal power zone works out, but on a normal basis, that's which one would you take? Out of curiosity, 758. I have to go. This is what I'm saying. This is what you guys may not be understanding. The Lyft nut huggers of the world is. I would have to drive. That would have taken me 30 minutes to get to with the traffic I was sitting in. To get the same amount of surge money that I was currently surrounded by. That's what you guys are not understanding. That's what, I mean, one of you specifically, you know who you are. You're not looking at this from the perspective of someone who takes this seriously. If you're a bum and you just want to sit around and charge up these power zones, fine. If that's the way you want to do it, fine. But a real driver who looks at the big picture is going to make more money, considerably more money, on the Uber app. And this just doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense why. Clearly, I'm surrounded by demand. There's no, if the Uber demand was that high, there's no way there was a lack of Lyft demand. But Lyft is setting up these personal power zones miles away and half an hour away. When I was taking rides, I was taking Lyft rides. So it's just so inferior, and it's amateur as fuck, obviously. Yeah, that's all I got for this one. I'm going to experiment with this a little bit more. I'm going to see how much I can charge up one of these power. I would have done it today, but just I got dragged away from the highest power zone I've seen in the morning. I want to see how much I can get one of these things up to. But as of right now, I think it's a waste of time to deal with these power zones. Because you are going out of your way to make the same amount of money you would in less time than you would if you were taking Uber rides. So, just my observation so far. Go ahead and fight me on this one, but you're probably wrong. This doesn't make any sense to me. All right, I forgot to edit that one screenshot up there. I'm gonna have to edit this video a smidge. But hope you all enjoy the video. Let me know if there's any discoveries out there that can actually help regular economy drivers, because I know how. Yeah, let me just close up with that. The people that enjoy this are on the higher platforms, so they're sitting around waiting for these power zones to charge up, and then they're taking one ride an hour at $25. You know, they're loading up a power zone and then patting themselves on the back when it pays. I'm personally not impressed by that, but and there's no real strategy involved, unfortunately. With Uber, you gotta play the game a little bit. With Lyft, it's just like, oh look, I'm just gonna sit around and wait for this thing to raise up. It's like a video game. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna wrap this up. All right, guys. I want to thank y'all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay classy, I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.